Hey everyone, welcome to another month in review. This time October, home of Halloween and pumpkin lattes. And it was a huge month for Oasis, from new partnerships and grand projects to massive tech updates and high-level discussions around AI agents and privacy. We've seen builders, researchers and developers push the boundaries of what's possible with confidential compute, and we're closing the month stronger than ever. So let's dive into everything that happened across the Oasis ecosystem. And I'll start off with articles published. This month we made headlines across the board, from setting new standards in privacy infra to launching one of the boldest transparency challenges in Web3. We started with Oasis Unaffected by TE Vulnerabilities, a deep dive into how Oasis proactive security design kept Sapphire and Ruffle completely unaffected by the latest SGX and SEV-SNP sided channel exploits that impacted other blockchain networks. It's a testament to how seriously we take hardware level trust. And to put our money where our mouth is, we shook up the space with the Oasis TE Break Challenge, a real 1 Bitcoin bounty locked in a Sapphire smart contract. The challenge: extract the key from a TE-powered contract. If anyone can break it, the Bitcoin is theirs. Simple as that. I think it's the ultimate test of Sapphire's robustness, open, verifiable. What else do you want? We also published an analysis on ERC 8004, a proposed standard that enables autonomous agents to discover and transact trustlessly. The piece explores why verifiable compute and confidential execution are essential to make agents truly trustless. And on the engineering side, the team introduced Ruffle proxy support for front-end hosting, automating proxy setup, TLS management, and domain configuration, all running inside TEs. This simplifies the deployment process for developers and moves Oasis one step closer to seamless end-to-end confidential app stack. Rounding out the most content, one of our longtime community members, Ed, I think most of the Oasis fans are familiar with him, he explored the state of privacy in his article Zcash versus Oasis, 2 takes on privacy in crypto, while Colin, one of our team members, examined the agent trust gap, breaking down how trustless infrastructure is closing the gap between human and machine coordination in Web3. Together, these publications highlight Oasis' continued commitment to transparency, security, and the evolution of privacy-first technology. Next up, we have partnerships and ecosystem growth, and I think this month we expanded our AI ecosystem with a very powerful new collaboration focused on privacy and emotional intelligence. Through our grants program, a new grant was awarded to Huralia, the creators of Hura AI, a next-generation privacy-preserving emotional well-being assistant built entirely on Ruffle and Sapphire. Hura AI leverages end-to-end encryption logic to process user insights confidentially, ensuring that no personal data ever leaves the secure enclave. The project combines emotional intelligence with confidential computing, offering users private, real-time feedback on their moods and habits without relying on centralized data collection. The assistant will be available on iOS and Android, with several open-source components released to empower developers to build their own privacy-first AI experiences. By supporting Curelia, I think we continue our mission to make ethical, privacy-centric AI accessible to everyone, proving that emotional intelligence doesn't have to come at the cost of user privacy. Next up, we have technical developments, and on the technical front, our engineering team rolled out several key updates to continue to strengthen the foundation of our network. The Oasis Core 25.6 release went live across both mainnet and testnet, introducing major performance and stability improvements. This update includes faster runtime state pruning, a fixed runtime host handler for light block fetching, Comet BFT pruning support, and enhanced runtime transaction pool handling, now allowing multiple transactions from the same sender to be processed seamlessly. Together, these optimizations make our infrastructure even more robust, efficient, and developer-friendly. And we also saw the release of Sapphire 1.1.0 testnet and Cypher 3.5.0 testnet, both bringing important bug fixes and refinements, including updates to the Ruffle market and EVM compatibility. The Sapphire update automatically activated at epoch 44,550, ensuring a smooth transition for all validators and builders testing new features on the network. With these releases, we continue our trajectory toward a faster, more secure, and more scalable multi-runtime architecture, empowering developers to build the next generation of privacy-first applications with confidence. Now, events and thought leadership. I know you've been waiting for this one, and this was another packed month for us, filled with thought-provoking discussions, community activations, and technical deep dives around AI privacy and the future of intelligent AI agents. We kick things off with an AMA featuring Hella Network, where the teams explored how privacy-preserving infra and TEs are shaping the next generation of intelligent, decentralized networks. The session emphasized how secure compute layers like Sapphire and Ruffle are redefining data confidentiality for emerging AI and DePIN ecosystems. Robert Brianza took Oasis educational mission to Duke University, leading a hands-on workshop introducing students to confidential computing and the architecture of Sapphire, showing how privacy-first design can redefine real-world applications. And this only solidifies our mission to be present in more and more universities across the world. The Agent Unplugged series continues strong with 2 episodes. Episode 18 explored portable agentic memory, how agents can retain context securely across environments, and episode 19 featured Justin Zhang from Sparsity, dove into the concept of trustless agents and what's required to make autonomous intelligence fully verifiable. Marco also joined an AI panel on agents AI and Diff AI, hosted by Rivals, discussing scalability and the path forward for privacy-preserving AI ecosystems. In partnerships with Hurist AI, Startup Labs, Billions Network, and Orient AI, we participated in a human-centered AI space, exploring the ethical and technical layers of keeping AI development grounded in privacy and human values. And to close them on a high note, we announced our next afternoon TE party set to take place in Buenos Aires, of course, on November 19th, co-hosted with iExec. So expect an afternoon of privacy discussions, cocktails, and Latin beats, celebrating innovation and community. Next up, we have Oasis Content and Media, and this month's content lineup spotlighted the intersection of privacy, compliance, and real-time innovation. I launched a new episode of the Privacy Now podcast, The Race to Real-Time Privacy, and I invited Dr. Adam Gogol, founder of Blank Scholar, exploring how middleware layers can make privacy and compliance coexist seamlessly on-chain. Really interesting episode. I suggest you check it out. You can find it on my Twitter account and on Spotify and YouTube. Just search for Privacy Now. I think it's also available on Apple Podcasts. And meanwhile, our team launched a new series, Bite-Sized Engineering Updates, offering short, digestible insights in what our engineers are shipping every week. From performance tweaks to Ruffle enhancements, this ongoing format keeps the community closely connected to network's content evolution. And that pretty much wraps up October on an inspiring note, I would say, full of collaboration, innovation, and momentum for what's next. Of course, we'll keep focusing on empowering privacy-first builders, launching community events across the globe, and driving the next wave of confidential apps. Stay tuned, keep building, and we'll see you at the next afternoon tea party in Buenos Aires. Bye, everyone.